Yo, what's happening? Hey Jay, what's happening? Jones, what's happening? What's the deal? Hey man, where y'all checking in from? Feeling good out here. Big B, what's happening? Sandra, making miles. I feel you. Oh no, I'm so used to looking over my shoulder. I can't help it. Vegas, Ace Town. Back at the house, how the weather? Probably pretty cool in Cali, huh? Head to Cali. Austin, Texas. What's happening? Yo, I just wanted to something I was just thinking about in the place. Carl, you down in the place now? Oh yeah, you said you in the place. Something I was thinking about because I've actually had a good bit of people for sure hit me up and was, a lot of people ask questions about driving local. And this is the deal. Like, in my opinion, trying to drive local for yourself as an owner, unless you got a 5 contract, then you limiting yourself. Really, it's not gonna be much work. I'm sure all the big companies in that area probably got pretty much most of all the contracts. So you either gonna work for them or you just not gonna be successful with it. Now, most of the companies that do local work is like the beer companies, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, something like that. And you got to deal with the headache of getting up super early, coming to work probably in the middle of the night. You got to deal with tons of traffic. You delivering to these stores and stuff. You got people in your way all the time, instead of cutting you off. Not only that, you're working their schedule. Somebody, just say, I don't know, say they got 30 trucks in their fleet, and everybody have a certain route. And you have so many deliveries. You get all yours done, but you got somebody, Ricky, what's happening? But you got another guy that didn't get all his routes filled. Guess what? You got to go help out now. So you ain't getting off on time. And that's a lot of physical work. As a truck driver, truck drivers don't want to touch freight. You want to run the load, get the load done, get the load off. I'm not trying to be a person driving a truck and have to do all the physical work. I'm picking up cases and boxes and putting stuff up and stacking it and all this other crap like I work in a warehouse or something. Then now I'm tired. Now I gotta get in this truck and drive. I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm frustrated. In the winter, I'm gonna be cold, I'm gonna be tired, I'm gonna be frustrated. And then you still got people cutting you off. So, and plus, you working somebody else's schedule. They tell you when you can be off, when you gotta be to work. Like my baby just had her 2-year-old birthday a few days ago. So, if I worked for a trucking company, which is pretty easy for me to get off at the fire station. I just swap a shift with somebody or something like that. It's no big deal. But if I was a company driver and I was working for somebody and I want to be off, they're probably gonna tell me no. Now I don't know the full ins and outs of the operation. You probably can get somebody maybe to swap a shift with you. I don't know. I don't know if everybody work the same schedule or not. I appreciate it, Jay. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know how they're scheduling work if they can swap shifts with somebody, but you stuck working a schedule. So when you have special days like that, you want to get off, you're probably gonna miss out. So it's several reasons. Local drivers, I'm not saying this 100%, But a good 95% of local drivers do not make good money. You know, period. It's not. I mean, there are companies out there that do local work that pay good, but for the most part, 90 to 95% of local drivers aren't making that much money. You know, if I had to guess, and it's just my guess, I don't have no paperwork to show you proof. If I had to guess, I'd say a local driver probably making anywhere from $800 to like $950 a pay period. You know, on average, the average age between 40 and 60 deliveries. Local is good. Pay okay. Oh, so Phil, so man, I got a few questions. So how tough is it getting off work when you want to be off for something? Do you have to let them know like months in advance, or could you like, what's today? Tuesday. Like, hey, I really need to try to. Toe Piglet, what's happening? Y'all check out Toe Piglet channel if y'all not currently subscribed to Toe Piglet. Go ahead and check him out. Subscribe to the channel, definitely. Toe Piglet helped me out with a lot of stuff, believe it or not. Man, I just can't get with all the creeping, man. But yeah, Phil, I got some questions, man. I wish I knew how to like do like a live video where I can add you in, and you know we talk, cause the conversation probably will answer a lot of people's questions. Nova Kane, what's happening? What's the deal? Yeah, but like two of my cousins did local. Toe doesn't need any more subscribers. He running YouTube. Man, Toe Piglet is the man right now. Few companies go home every night. Oh yeah, I got a friend named Jason. He lives in Tyler, Texas. He actually run few. He was the owner of truck, started giving him problems. He told me, he was like, man, I think he came and worked for me for a little while. He was driving one of my 18-wheelers for me for a while. And man, he used to run all over too, but you know, he got kids and stuff, so I understood that, you know, he needed to be home more. And for the operation I was running, I mean, most of your money you was gonna make was gonna be OTR, which he did pretty good. He had some pretty nice paychecks every week. Like the money he was making a week with me, you had people making it every 2 weeks. So I definitely understand why he had to make the move to go drive local and stuff. So let me see who I missed out on. Calling in all the time. Set schedule 66. It's not bad. Monday through Friday. Listen, what's happening? Island Trucker. From a StreamYard app. I need to look that up when I get off here today. Quick question: I have a hot shot for land stuff. Do you have to have experience? Yeah, you have to have 6 in a hot shot. It's 6 months OTR experience, and then a 18-wheeler's got to be 1 year OTR. Shit, he's doing in a minute. But so one of my cousins currently do local right now, and he works for one second, I see you in Tulsa all the time. Get a pike pass. You know, I had a pike pass in my 18-wheelers, and I was just being lazy. I hadn't got one for my hot shot. Looking up. Man, Carl, man, I can't help it, man. I can't, man. I'm from the projects, and that, you know, growing up in that environment, it sticks with you forever. You know, you can't get away from it no matter. I can go move to the richest neighborhood here, go outside and be completely quiet out there. Any little stick break or anything, I'm looking around just because it's pretty much PTSD, to be honest. No cane. Actually, with a hot shot truck with the company I'm with, it's unlimited person conveyance, so I don't have to. I can just drive, just put it on person conveyance, take my magnets off the side, and just drive around. I've been pulled over by the city cops and everything. Like, of course, most of them know me anyway. I mean, because Shreveport ain't really big. There's only 200,000 people in the city. So, they don't really bother. Unless they like a brand new cop who don't know me. Other than that, most of the other cops, they know me. They ain't gonna bother me. Straight up outlaw. Pretty good. Hey, Ozzy, so what kind of hot shots you doing? You doing flatbed or you hauling cars or what? I'm not, like I say, the stuff I'm saying is not 100%, but it's a good 90 to 95%. And the reason I say it's not 100% because I got a friend that live in Dallas. He do local hot shot. He's with the same company as me, but he's on an account. He's on a dedicated account. So he basically just go around Dallas. I think he do 3 deliveries a day, 3 drops, and then he go home every day. So, and he's on the payment system he's on is not paid per mile. He's getting paid by the hour, like dump truck drivers. Dump truck drivers getting $65, $75 an hour, even if they just park sitting. You just parked on the side of the road. That's the pay for a dump truck driver, the one who actually owns the truck. So he's on a system like that right now until he comes off of that account. So, like I say, it's not 100%, but for the most part, I'm speaking general overall, like it's not beneficial, but it like I say, it's rare. It does happen. Some people can't make money, but you trying to find that lane that pay good local is rare. So, hold on, I'm gonna read this, and I got a question to ask you. Flatbed, move small. So you run equipment. I know equipment pays extremely well. Period. Point blank. If you can get a contract run, I already know you're doing good just because of what you said you haul. Equipment pays well. I got a friend in Houston who's on here right now. He hauls equipment. He does great. And I wouldn't consider it local. He run regional, because you got some people. My bad. You got some people. Like, I've talked to guys, I'm kind of getting off track, but I've talked to guys that say they just run in Texas only. But the thing a lot of people don't understand is Texas is the biggest state in the U.S., and not only that, from Louisiana to South Carolina, North Carolina, it'll take me about, from Louisiana to South Carolina, it'll take me about 12 to 12 and a half hour drive from the time I leave my house. And I live right at the Texas state line. I live 10 minutes from the Texas state line. If I load up here and I go to South Carolina, it's like a 12-hour drive. All right, if I leave my house and I drive completely through Texas, from the time I leave my house to cross into Texas, 10 minutes to get to the other side of Texas, it takes 12 hours. So I'm going through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Carolina. I done drove 5 different states in 12 hours. It's going to take the same amount of time to drive one state, and that's Texas. Cross the state line, it's going to take me 12 hours to get to the other side of Texas. So, when somebody say they run Texas only, it doesn't mean they running local. Texas is huge. You can do 600 plus miles in Texas and still be in Texas. 75-mile radius, every direction. Man, that's... How long have you been running hot shot before you got that contract? So a lot of people need to, like I'm talking about driving completely from the time you got in until the time you got that contract. Because a lot of people, they feel that they can come in brand new and do something that, for example, if it took you 11 years to start getting good contract. I'm just giving an example. 10 years. See what I'm saying? It took 10 years from the time you came into the lane you got now, running the route you want to run and everything. It takes people 10, 15 years to get this stuff, but you got people that come in brand new and they think they're going to do the same thing. That doesn't happen. Compressors. Oh, okay. Compressors. What you think about Uber Freight? I don't know much about Uber Freight at all. I can't even, I don't know. I have to do some research tonight. Find a brand new dealer or get it used and help save money. I'm big on new equipment, period. Point blank, I'm big on new equipment. But if you get old equipment and you are a mechanic, then I say get you something old that's paid off, because you can move your truck when you want to move. If you don't move it, you don't have to worry about paying a truck note. I mean, you're still going to have insurance, but you don't have to worry about paying a truck note or any of that. If you don't want to work for a month, you don't have to. So, trucking would take, man, you never send me an email. I got some stuff I got to run past you, man. You just got to send me an email. It's infonewsmario@yahoo.com. INFONEWSMARIO@yahoo.com. I got something, man, I want you to check out. But no, what's happening? Research. Cutting out brokers and... Oh, man, listen. This is what a lot of people don't understand, man. The more you... Alright, so... I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain this. A lot of shippers... They really don't like dealing with brokers. Point blank. But the thing is, most carriers, trucking companies... They're so small to the point they have to deal with the brokers. They deal with the brokers because it's a need for the brokers. They're not going to spend their day on the phone calling up all these trucking companies. It's probably not going to be available to pick up the load anyway. 600,000 miles. Keep it maintained. So, all right. So let me get back to the broker thing in a minute. But like I say, if you're a mechanic, and you can keep an old truck up, then I say do that. If you're not a mechanic, man, I say get a new truck. And personally, every time when it's getting close to the warranty run out, if you don't purchase the extended warranty, trade in. Every time you think the value is about to drop tremendously on that truck, I keep trading it. I have a new truck all the time. So, as long as your truck stay new, you really won't have too many problems because it's new. I just keep trading the sucker in, period. You know? Have to have a driver qualification file, an application with employee package. Are you asking if you hiring a driver? Is that what you're saying? Well, let me just answer the question I think you're asking. If you hire somebody to drive your truck under your authority, and if you drive the truck yourself under your own authority, you need to have an application on yourself and your drivers. You need to have a drug test on yourself and your drivers. You need to be in the drug consortium. New entry on yes. You need to have an application on yourself and anybody that drive their truck. They need to be on the insurance. Everybody need to be clear. You need to have MVR on everybody. So, application, drug test, MVR, and on the insurance. All four. When you go to an audit, they're going to look for that. They're going to look for everything. They're going to go through your log books. They're going to look and see if you got pre-trip, post-trip on your logs. They're going to make sure that you've been doing your logs right. You've been taking your 30-minute breaks. Man, they're going to check all that. And the thing about it, when they send you that email and they say that, hey, you're going to have an audit on this particular day, and he's going to list all the stuff he's going to check. What I did, which I keep my stuff this way anyway, but I got a binder with the clear page protectors, and I label each page. And I organized mine by the way he sent me the email from the top to the bottom, the things he was looking for. So every time he initially was asking me about certain things, I flipped the page. And then after about the third time, he just quit asking me. He just flipped the page. And everything was organized. He said nobody never came in here and had their stuff disorganized. And he quit looking at stuff in detail. He'll just look and see if I had it. Look, oh, it's there. Oh, it's there. Oh, it's there. Okay, well, if your stuff this neat and you got everything I asked for and it's all together, then I'm sure you're running your business properly. So he wrote it up, sent it up to FMCSA. They sent me a paperwork in the mail showing that basically everything went good, passed the safety audit. I had a letter, bold letters, safety audit, passed, or something like that. So, yeah, definitely. As long as you keep your stuff organized, you're really not going to have a problem with the cops or them trying to do any additional auditing or anything like that. Send the application. Oh, no. You just need to keep the application in a file cabinet at your house or your office or wherever you're working out of. You just need to keep it in a file. And your maintenance sheets, because they want to see that, you know, you've been doing maintenance on your trucks and buying tire purchases and all that. They want to see that. No CDL, so don't laugh. No. Everybody got started somewhere. 2019 GMC. Now, I'm going to laugh at that GMC. Man, listen, those are Big B. You need to talk to Big B about all these luxury trucks, because the warranty on luxury trucks, meaning if you don't get a tradesman, you go get this top of the line stuff, this Lariat, all this leather, all this nice stuff, the warranties on those trucks are not the same as a warranty on a tradesman. I'm telling you for a fact, before you even go spend your money on it, the warranty ain't the same. Your stuff break down and you need a new motor or whatever the case may be, they're gonna, when they realize you've been using it as a commercial vehicle, they're gonna tell you, enterprise leasing, don't know much about it. It works for some people it doesn't work for. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just not gonna do it. If I was in a situation where I feel like I had to do it, yeah, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, period. Point blank. But I'm just not gonna do it. Galveston. Pass them on. They're not commercial used vehicles. They will avoid your warranty. See, you see what I'm saying? Like when all these people that's going to go buy all these Baltimore, what's happening? All these people that's buying all these luxury vehicles to do commercial work with is not made for that. This is a luxury vehicle. This is personal. This ain't something to go off road and get your truck beat down. You know, those people don't want to honor warranties on stuff like that. Chrome don't get you home. Definitely go around. Oh, no problem. Yeah, but I hope I ain't miss out on nobody comment. How much a decent truck and trailer to buy? Man, you can actually get let me see. Thomas, what's happening? I'm glad you're checking in tonight. Hold on, let me read that again, make sure I'm answering the question that you asked. Oh, how much a decent truck? New or used? New or used? Because the price is gonna vary, new or used. So use a good use one. Hey, send me an email. I got a friend that owns a used truck lot, I've been buying vehicles from him because he was working at the dealership, the Dodge dealership. I had 2 Dodge Chargers I bought from him. Then he went to GMC dealership. I bought Yukon from him. Then he went back to Dodge and I bought my Ram from him. So I've been buying vehicles from him for about 12 years now, and he's taking care of me. Now he has his own used dealership, and I know he's solid. So send me an email. I get you in contact with him, and he'll definitely. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it, Thomas. And that, yeah, you send me an email. I get you in contact with him, and he'll definitely take care of you. He's not one of the type of people that I'm 34. He's not Samuel, no problem. He's not one of the people that's gonna try to sell you on something that you don't need or don't want. He's not like that at all. He's about taking care of you so you can keep coming back. Oh, so I heard that before, quite a few times. MVR report. On MVR, you can't change it, but so whatever's on your MVR, it falls off after 3 years. So as long as they can keep their record clean for 3 years, it'll fall off as if they never had it on them. And if you send a driver to take a drug test and they fail that drug test, whatever company that you use to take the drug test, they send that. They're gonna call the owner of the company, and they have to send that in to the federal motor carrier or the state police or somebody. But they by law they have to. They can't avoid it. So definitely keep that in mind. And also, man, honestly, I don't want to go too far in depth about this situation, but man, don't be trying to do people favors, because you'll end up losing your whole company. If you know somebody who's smoking stuff and then your equipment, yeah, definitely falls in. Hey, appreciate that, Kevin. Man, like I said, I don't want to talk too much about it, but you don't really want nobody working for you, because, man, it's a driver almost could have cost me my company one time because he failed a drug test. And, I was just blessed to get out of the $10,000 fine because he wasn't going to have to pay it. I was going to have to pay it because I own the company. But, yeah, it felt like, it's like $10,000 fine, all kind of crap, because he had a wreck. So I'm going to skip over that situation, but hey, listen, somebody got drugs in their system and they wreck your equipment, you better hope and pray that you don't lose your business behind them. So don't go hiring people that continues to smoke and stuff like that. If they did that in the past and they my bad. If they did that in the past and they ain't doing it no more, and they passing drug tests and they changing, cool. But if they smoke and they always trying to figure out a way to pass a drug test, that means they smoke. They need to start their own company. You let them lose their company on their own. And what they got to realize, if you have a wreck and you got drugs in your system, and if somebody get hurt or they die, you're going to jail, period. There's nowhere around it. It just is nowhere around it. Because if somebody died, you're going to jail for vehicular homicide, period. You going to jail for murder. It ain't nowhere around it. So, nah, this ain't nothing to play with. A lot of people, they think, because they getting away with stuff, like everything cool, and the more people get away with stuff, it's cool. I was here at work one day, and we got called for a wreck. No, we got called for somebody got hit by a car. And it was LSUS student was running across the street to Walmart. This guy in this Pontiac GTO, the light turned green and he hit it. And like within just probably it's a short section, so probably like a quarter mile, maybe just a little bit more, but probably like a quarter mile. He was already 80 miles per hour when he hit that kid, and he broke his head was spent backwards, his head was spent backwards, his lower body was spent backwards. This leg was broke off. He was laying on the ground. His leg was up here. He had a big hole through his side. And so the legal limit is like 0.8. It was a personal vehicle. Of course, commercial is like 0.2 or something like that. But 0.08 is the legal limit. He blew like 0.09. He got arrested, went to jail for vehicle homicide. That boy's still in jail right now. And it's been a while ago. It's been a long time ago now. Probably 10 years maybe, or something. I don't know. Whenever it was, I remember it happened. I was a brand new paramedic at the time. I had been a paramedic for like a year maybe. So yeah. Process getting my CDL. Any tips? Man, honestly, I'll just say gain all the knowledge you can. Watch training videos. Watch veteran truckers I'm talking about old school truckers that run cross country, run the mountains and different stuff like that. They'll give you tips. Because that's actually in school. In truck driving school, I didn't learn how to like drive mountains. I learned that from doing it and watching old school trucker videos. Guys have been driving trucks 20, 25, 30 years, like old men, and showing me what gear I need to be in when I'm coming out of the mountains and different stuff like that. And where you want to have your RPMs. If you're in a gear coming down and you got your engine brake on and your engine brake is not doing the work, you're still going too fast. So downshift, your engine brake needs to be pretty much doing all the work. So like I learned that just from old school truckers. I didn't learn none of this stuff in school. You know, the only thing I learned in school, whatever gear you climb the mountain in, that's what gear you need to come down in. But it's different when you actually in a truck doing it. So that's my advice, you know, learn everything you can learn from them and gain information from old school truckers. Now, I don't have it in the hot shot. In my big trucks, I had CB, and I hardly ever turned it on because all you hear is guys cursing and arguing and screaming and hollering at each other all day long on the CB. So, nah, I don't want to talk on the CB. Drug test history different from your driving record. I don't know too much about it. I can't answer that. Twist definitely nothing to play with. MVR cost like $16 or something like that. It ain't much. Now, it's been a while since I did it, but so I had to use a totally different. Well, I actually had to your insurance company can do it too. They'll charge you, but they'll do it. They'll run MVR on drivers. What I was finna say, I had a link. And I used to run drivers here in Louisiana. I could do it myself, but if it was outside Louisiana, I had to get my insurance company to do they did it on like a national site. So I don't even remember, man. It's been so long now. I'm not answering questions. Y'all talking about me? My bad. What I miss? Yeah. No, I ain't doing local. I'm still land store. I run pretty much regional. I do some OTR just because of, you know, I have to be back coming to the fire station, but I do stretch out from time to time, like Colorado, Wyoming, Kansas City, Washington State, Delaware, Illinois, Florida, Georgia. Like I stretch out too. I don't always just run like around here. Hey, what's happening? So I got asking about Chile. Are you asking about the weather? Cause I'm lost on the whole chili thing. Oh, this is Marvin. Oh man, you tripping. Online $4 or $7. Man, what I miss? Let me go back and read. I apparently missed some. Uh, Think about the SAP program? No, I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Oh, no problem, Thomas. Yeah, I done missed out on some. Yeah, I'm at the firehouse. Yeah, Big B, definitely. They told me that same thing when you said commercial vehicles, deadly weapons. They told me the first day in truck driving school, they told the first words came out of their mouth. From this point on, you're guilty until proven innocent. I'm sitting there like, what the heck are they talking about? Head to Jacksonville, David, no problem. What load board to use? Or that load board or truck stop internet. That's why I use truck stop internet. I was using it a lot. It picked up from Austin, Texas. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, definitely. I was just in Austin probably like a week and a half ago. Yeah, about a week and a half ago. I was just in Austin. Yep. Austin, Texas area, Temple, Texas area. It's somewhere in the Austin area that started with an N. I don't remember the name of the city. I picked up there like the plastic pipe. So, let me get 3 to 5 years. I'm gonna have to look that up. Hey, I'm gonna post my email. I want to know something about this. Definitely, I want to know more about this. So, definitely. Hey, this other thing, I was actually gonna keep quiet about it because I want to see the response of people. But I finally have some shirts in the next week. I've been working on my designs, and the shirt's not gonna be like what you think it would be. It's actually some different ideas I've had in my head, different concepts that I came up with, and I just wanted to do like a survey first to see what people think about it before I even try to uh, basically have these shirts available. So need like a 2X for sure. Man, I really think y'all gonna like it because my oldest daughter, she liked it, and she don't like nothing I wear. Like anything, she tell me I dress old, like I need to keep up with the trend, all this other crap. So, you know, so for an 18-year-old kid to say, hey, I really like that, plus other people, that I kind of trust that's not gonna steal my ideas, they all like it. Actually got 7 orders and I haven't even put it on the shirt yet. So, yeah, definitely. I got like 3 concepts right now, and I should have shirts available like probably in the next. Hey man, every little sale, man. I can't. Yeah, if you would have, I heard like a rock or something. That's what made me turn around. As long as it good. No. This is. I don't want to say nothing. Y'all will see it when I wear it. Like, it's nice. It's really nice. I'm telling you. And it don't have my name on it, so it's not gonna be no shirts that say just Mario. It's some other stuff. It's still like trucking type stuff, but it's also like something that anybody could wear. Like old people, young people, kids, whatever. Like the designs and stuff of it is, it's really nice, nice. And people just traveling back and forth, road trips or whatever. Like I feel like it's something that they would buy for like souvenirs or whatever. It's nice. Like I plan on just wearing it, like a daily wear. Different. I got some different little things. Tay, I already know, man. You support everybody. Solid, man. Y'all gotta check out Trucking with Tay. Man, he put a lot of solid information out, man. He ain't gonna BS you either. He tell you about his struggles, the whole nine. Family man, tell you why he do it, everything. K, yo, what's happening? And work fire? Hold on. Trucking fire? No. Trucking fire, no. Oh, I'm just chilling. I'm trying to hurry up, pump this live out before my phone dies, cause it's probably on like 3 or 4%. So if it cut off, that means my phone did. Samuel, definitely appreciate it. But man, it's crazy because, like, I've never ever in life ever wanted to like do shirts, make shirts in that. My baby birthday was on the 4th. When I opened my eyes that morning, it was as if I was dreaming about it. It was just in my mind. So I know some of y'all don't know, but I haven't done lately, probably in the past year and a half. I haven't done anything, but I've done stand-up comedy since 2013 or 14, and appreciate it, Bernard. Yeah, that low board and DAT and truckstop.com. Definitely, we trucking. What I was saying. Totally forgot what I was saying. I have no idea what I was just saying. Oh man, I got a bad memory. I don't even remember. Oh, comedy. Yeah. So, I know some of y'all probably seen a couple of videos I posted.
You were talking about comedy.
Yeah. So my guy that my friend that used to do my flyers for the comedy show and the tickets and stuff like that. And so when I woke up that morning, I had this on my mind. So I texted him. I'm like, hey, look, I got this concept. I'm gonna send you kind of what I want. And, you know, he made the design. He sent it to me. And, you know, I asked a few, well, different people who don't know each other, but people I'm close to, I asked them, man, what you think? They're like, man, I like it. I like, you know, where it's coming from, everything about it. Still here? For sure. So, you know, I got that one out. Asked people, they really liked it. Actually got some orders, like 7 orders already. And I got the other one completed today. It started on it yesterday, sent them out. And I actually had one of my friends like, man, I don't even wear stuff like that, but I would definitely wear that because it's nice. I really like it. So I think y'all like it, basically what I'm saying. You know, if you don't like it, I definitely want to hear from you too, 100%. Because I'm not stuck on myself. Dwayne, what's happening? I'm not stuck on myself and like, oh, it's my way or the highway. No, I want to hear people that say, oh, I don't like it, ain't for me. I want to hear that, you know. That way I can make some different stuff. A new owner, as a new owner, takes to be successful. Ooh. It depends on what you consider successful. I think my phone finna die because it's starting to be delayed. But depending on what you consider successful, the future is looking mighty bright. Yes, definitely. Brandon, what's happening? Success is measured in many different ways. If you're talking about just making money from trucking, how long to be profitable and learn, man, I tell you this here, it's about to be 5 years for me now. And I feel like I'm doing pretty good, but I don't feel like I reached the point that I want to be at. And it took me a long time. So for me, it wasn't Mac, what's happening? Man, everybody on here tonight. It's not just for me. It wasn't just driving the truck. It was the office work that I was doing, hiring drivers, firing drivers, getting the truck registered, having my paperwork compliant, knowing everything about the industry over